Bookworms, my name is Aaron and I'd like to introduce you to one of our favourite ever non-fiction books called So You Think You've Got It Bad, A Kid's Life in Ancient Rome by Chase Strathy and illustrated by Marissa Maria. This exclusive video will give you quick and easy top tips for how to share and enjoy this book for the adults, as well as giving advice for children who will love the creative writing opportunities included in every box. And Let's Go Read, we are very passionate about children reading and writing at home, and we like our videos to inspire both. So come on, let's go read. One of a series of books that the amazing Nosy Crow have published in association with the British Museum, So You Think You've Got It Bad, A Kid's Life in Ancient Rome, is a book full of facts, true stories, fun illustrations and brilliantly presented pages. Now, one of the reasons why we love it so much here at Let's Go Read is how accessible but also how fun this book is. The writing style speaks straight to a child and delivers it in a modern way. Although a child can read this on their own, it's actually the perfect book to share before bed each night. So here are our top tips to help your family make the most of this brilliant book. Our first top tip is to look at the contents page first and let your child decide which page they would like to look at. Depending on their age and experience of books, they're either going to be diving in straight away and might want to read the book on their own, which is okay by the way, but also your child may be a little more cautious. Therefore, give them some confidence at the start by letting them decide what interests them the most. Do they want to read more about Roman gladiators or find out about what Roman food was like? Although it may sound surprising, Romans didn't actually feast on pasta like you might think. Inside these pages, the archaeologists actually found a recipe for dormice, which was doused with honey and served on a stick. Imagine eating food that squeaks. Yuck! Starting with food is always a good idea. Children are fascinated about it, especially with any disgusting recipes. I wonder how many you can find inside these pages. Our second top tip for sharing this kind of book is to read it with enthusiasm and with style. The book itself is written in a fun, informal style, so read it like that. On the opening page, for example, we have words like mahoosive and sick bucket. These words are in capitals, so try and read them with expression and make it interesting to listen to. Something like this. It's a mahoosive pain in the bottom, waiting for grown-ups to get ready. But if you think you've got it bad, just say a big old thanks, bro, that you weren't kicking around in the times of ancient Rome. Throughout the book has lots of different opportunities to read with style. Use the ellipsis, the 3 dots at the end of a sentence, throughout the pages to draw your young budding reader in. On page 16, when talking about home life, for example, it gives you the perfect opportunity to do this straight away. How messy an eater are you? Let's do a quick test to find out. You have a burger and a banana milkshake, do you? And then you go into the list. Give it a go and don't hold back. Read with style. Our third top tip is to not read too much at once. It'll be tempting to think that your child will get more from reading lots and lots of pages. Well, this isn't always true. A short burst of 2 to 3 pages at a time can work really effectively. You want to be able to talk about what you've read too, so allow that time to be part of the bedtime routine. On page 22 about Roman numerals, for example, that's a great way to discuss how Romans would form their numbers. You could turn to your child and ask about how a Roman would write number 9, for example. Or what would both of your dates of birth look like in Roman numerals? Use the book as an opportunity to talk and be creative with it. Every household should have their own unique conversations about this book, so please do enjoy yours. It won't be the same as everyone else's. Inside your pack for this book, we've also included a range of writing and fact-finding activities, which I'll come to explain further in a moment. However, there's also a few ideas for things that you can do at home based around this book. One of our favourite activities here at Let's Go Read is our book and build activity. The idea is that you are inspired by something in the book and then you build something based on it. So when looking at this book, we would recommend that you could build a whole range of things such as a giant Colosseum, a Roman townhouse, a temple for the Roman gods to rule, to name just a few. You could use a whole range of materials, but if your child is a big fan of Lego, for example, then it's the perfect thing to spark their imagination. If you go for a book and build activity, then please do share your amazing creations with us. We'd love to see them. There's also a fact finder activity that we've included for you all to enjoy and complete. By remembering a fact for a specific person, it will help your child to retain the information and learn it to tell that person. Why don't you give it a go? Now let's talk writing opportunities. At Let's Go Read, we are very passionate about writing also. It's one of the trickiest areas of the curriculum to support at home, so we've included some fun and creative writing resources for you all to enjoy. All the resources could be linked together to create the ultimate story, or they can be used separately. Not every child is going to want to write a story, but there's still a lot of ways to be creative with these resources. There's no wrong way to do this, but what we have done is provide an idea that can be taken off in lots of different ways. The basics of the story setup is that there will be a main character who is a nephew or a niece of the mysterious Professor Emerald. The professor is constantly hid away, working on her latest experiments, but then this character wanders into the workshop one night and accidentally picks something up. Maybe this will be a Roman artifact of some kind with magical properties. This item then transports that character back to the Roman times, and I wonder what adventure will follow. We've included all the resources needed to get your child started, as well as your own Let's Go Read writing paper. We really hope that your child enjoys writing a story. The top advice authors always share with children when it comes to writing is that they should read, 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 read. Well, we've given your household the brilliant book needed to inspire your child, so we can't wait to hear about all the fantastic time travel stories based around the time of the Romans. Remember to use your planning sheet and think about what's going to happen at certain parts of the story, and then you're well away. Okay, I hope you really enjoy that. That's it from us. If you like this book or any of the other activities we provided, then please do tell us about it. We'd love to hear from you. So families, please contact us through any of our social media channels via our website at www.letsgoread.co.uk. And also, if you like the author or you're seeking similar titles like this book, then please do check out the back of your golden tickets for our top recommendations. But most importantly, when sharing books, remember that you are the reading superhero in your child's eyes. The time that you invest in your children by reading with them really matters, and it will make a huge difference to them. If you can, share books every night. We need to work together to defend the importance of the bedtime story. Thanks for watching. Now, what are you waiting for? Let's go read.